Hi, I'm Keith McEvoy, CEO of Success That Works and founder of SuperCharge Academy. What we're going to look at today is burnout. Burnout is a horrible thing. If you've ever experienced it, you just feel numb and low and life just drags. It's difficult. So you don't want to be there. And actually the key to avoiding burnout is actually understanding why burnout happens. Because if you understand that, then it's really easy to not face that. So basically I'm going to give you 5 things at the end of this video, 5 takeaways that'll help you not get burnout. So let's get started. Why do you experience burnout? Why does burnout happen? Well, it's the way I like to describe it is it's all about energy and recharge time. So if you're full of energy and you're positive and you can't wait to get up in the morning and you get home at night and when you're going to bed you're knackered and tired but you're going to sleep with a smile on your face, that's high energy. That's when life is positive and brilliant, yeah? And that's great. The burnout is the opposite of that. The burnout is when you just don't want to get up in the morning, you feel numb, life just doesn't have that excitement, yeah? And when you get to bed at the end of the evening, it's like, oh, when I get up in the morning, the same thing's going to happen again. I just don't have the energy to cope with what's happening. Life is just not as enthusiastic as it once was. All that's happening is, on the graph, is here's energy, and here is recharge time. This is how long it takes you to rebuild your energy. And it typically looks like this, yeah? What does this mean? When you have high energy, it's actually very easy to use energy and recharge yourself. So when you're positive, even though you might be going to bed and your energy levels are down here and you're thinking, oh, I'm tired, but you're still smiling. And when you wake up the following morning, life's great, yeah? The problem is if you go to bed in the evening and you're not feeling great, it takes absolutely ages to recharge your batteries. So when you're at low energy, you typically never get the chance to get back into positive territory again. You're stuck in here, yeah? So the secret of avoiding burnout is stop yourself going down here. And there's a few really key signs, right? The way I like to think of it is up here, when you're in this zone, and this is where most people tend to operate, this is vitality, yeah? And you know what this is like. You look forward to each day. There are things that happen that go right, and things that happen that go wrong. But even if your boss has a go at you, you bounce back pretty quickly. You take it on the chin and, you know, bit of a moan over the water cooler, but you're back in the game. You're able to cope with things as they happen. And then you get into this area. So if your energy levels start dropping really low, you get into what I call pre-burnout. And this is where quite a lot of people live without realizing it. And what pre-burnout feels like is life is a bit more of a hassle. So when things go wrong, you don't bounce back as quickly. You just feel it's down, things are against you, problems keep coming up and they won't go away. The kids are always shouting, even though you keep telling them to stop shouting, they keep doing it. And when you go to bed, if you're in pre-burnout, when you go to bed at night, you know, you've had a hard day, hopefully tomorrow will be better. Yeah, that's the best thing you're thinking of in your head, hopefully tomorrow will be better. The last stage is actually burnout, and this is serious, yeah? And if you've been in burnout, you know all about it. This is you get up in the morning and you hate that commute because you know life is difficult. You just feel numb. Things happen to you, positive and negative, and you know, you're just going to endure it. You're just going to keep going. But actually there's no enjoyment. There's no passion in there anymore. And it's a very difficult position because to try and get back to vitality means you got to try and recharge the batteries. But when you're here, it takes ages to recharge the batteries. We're talking days, weeks, maybe even months to get out of here and back up to here. Yeah? So typically if you're here and you take a vacation even, you might get up to pre-burnout again and then you risk dropping back down again. All right? At least if you're in pre-burnout, and even at a weekend, you can potentially get back to up here. But when you're here, right, you know people like this. In fact, you're probably a person like it. Is you know that because you're high energy and you've got everything working for you, that even if you have a bad day and you get to here, you wake up the following morning and think you're ready to go again. You're ready for life's challenges. So here's the 5 things that you need to be thinking about. The first is recharging. This is really important. No matter where you are on the curve, you need to be thinking the whole time, this is important to me. Energy is important to me because I want to be here. I don't want to be in burnout. So what do? The first thing I recommend is every hour and a half, take at least 10 minutes just to take a break, whether that's just walk out of the office, walk around, go to the canteen for a coffee, have a chat. Just down tools, and what it does, allows your brain in the background just to recover itself. Now, if you're into meditation, a 10-minute meditation is great, but every hour and a half, take 10 minutes. Second thing on recharge is don't miss your meals. It's so tempting just to miss lunch, or home late at night, I'll have a quick snack, a pack of Doritos, they're great in front of the TV. Look after yourself, feed yourself, right? That keeps your energy levels up. And the third thing is sleep, right? If you've been under a rock for the last 5 years, you might have missed all of the scientific papers that have been coming out going, sleep is critical to you, right? Absolutely critical to you. It's been linked to not getting enough sleep, it's been linked to mental health problems, it's been linked to diabetes, it's been linked to overweight, it's been linked to practically everything. You need to be getting between 7 and 8 hours sleep every single night, right? And if you're not getting that, well, what's so important to you that you're not getting it? What do you have on your plate that's more important than your health, than you avoiding burnout, and you making sure that you have a great day each day, right? You're worth more than this. So reprioritize yourself, recharge your batteries, get your sleep, yeah? The second thing that I want you to think about is removing the unnecessary stresses in your life, okay? Because these are the things that are pulling energy out of you all the time. And a lot of these stresses are really stupid things. The one that used to get me was I always felt guilty because I wasn't spending enough time with my kids and they're growing up pretty fast, right? And that was always just dragging on me. If I was late at night in work, that was pulling down. Going out early in the morning, dragging me down. Every football match I missed. Oh, parent-teacher meetings I missed. Oh. Do you know what I did? I simply said, listen, I'm going to make time. I'm going to actually make sure I'm home at least once a week. And then that became twice a week. And then that became 3 times a week for the family dinner. And do you know what that did to me? Oh, it was like a weight coming off my shoulders. I just got rid of this massive drain of energy. So it did 2 things. One, it sorted that thing out. But secondly, I had more energy all the time at work, out of work, for my family, for my friends, right? So look at what is pulling your energy and go and sort it out. Make those decisions, make those changes, make it happen. The third thing is ask. Ask for help. When you're up here, it's because there are things happening that it's not draining. When you're down here, you need help. You need people to come in and help you get out of this. Take stuff away from you, show how things can get done, give you the support, give you the arm around the shoulder, and help you see the world as it is. Because sometimes that's what you need. This is all about the mind just been so numb and so just not vivid enough that sometimes you just can't see the wood for the trees. And you need help. And here's the thing. By you not asking, you're not doing your friends any favors either. If you had a broken leg, right, and you weren't able to get up and make your dinner or go shopping, you'd pick up the phone, wouldn't you? You'd phone around and ask for help. And what would happen? You would have a queue of people delighted, absolutely delighted to come and help you. And not only that, you have people you know. If you phoned up random strangers, a lot of them would love to come and help because people love helping, right? So your job is, if you're in difficulty, you need to ask, right? That's all I ask, right? Ask. You're doing you a favor and you're doing them a favor. Okay, so there are the 5 takeaways. Recharge, breaks, yeah, eat, sleep. Get rid of the stresses and go and ask for help when you need it. Don't be afraid. Ask for help. And don't get into burnout, because burnout is one of the main reasons why you may never earn your worth. And we don't want that happening to you.